Okay. Anyway. What else on the main card? Harrington, Brian, Anthony. What do you think? What are the talking points?
Molly McCann on the main card, or she? Prelim. God,
main card.
Damn! What a fucking elbow!
What a fucking maniac!
Listening to Patty like narrate it as it happened on the post show was so funny though. He said, "Send her to the shadow realm." Is what he kept
is that
saying.
what he said? I didn't see
funny.
that.
Yeah, especially in his accent, it was just really funny. But yeah, they were in a fucking fight though. I mean, that was they were getting after. She looked like she was going to get her out of there pretty quick at the beginning of that fight, but
that's how she fights.
Yeah, I don't remember that girl's name now, but
Luana Carolina.
Yeah, that Brazilian girl. She came, she I don't know, pulled herself back into it and made it a little bit of a fight. And goddamn, what a nasty! She eyed that spinning elbow for a couple seconds before she spun to. It was like her eyes lit up and she was just ready to hit a home run.
That's what you got to love about Molly. Because
how long was she down for? How long was she out for?
Because
the camera wouldn't go back and pan to her and show her again.
It was a while. And they don't like to do that, obviously, because it heightens or it gives the critics ammunition. You know what I mean?
Well, her eyes, the way her eyes looked when, like on the like the TV screen, it was like all the way rolled back in her head, but her eyeball, like her eyelids, were wide open.
Well, same thing, and we're skipping around here, but with Jai Herbert as well, and we'll get to that one in a minute. Same thing, he got knocked out bad, and he's fucking awesome. We'll touch on him in a second, but same thing. I remember going in to do the interview, and I was looking at him, and I tried to give him a little wink and a little like a little show of support. You know what I mean? That's unlucky brother type of thing. But yeah, I don't think he was quite with it. Have you been knocked out like that, Anthony?
Not like that. I've been knocked out one time, but no, it wasn't like stiff, out of this world kind of knockout. I got slumped though.
Yeah, you don't know where you are.
Yeah,
let me ask you because here we go. Let's take a look.
You used it on the walkout, which is fine.
No. But look at her watch it. Look at her look at it. Boom.
Because it goes right.
Look at her eyes.
The jaw. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't there. It was through.
Yeah.
No, almost took her head off. Yeah. Let's just talk about this real quick and then you tell your stories or see if you agree. But whenever I've been knocked out, and sadly I have been knocked out, unconscious, asleep for a little bit, more than once. And see, you're trying to laugh. It's all right. We've all seen UFC 100. Edit that bit out, Brian.
When you're trying not to laugh, you just go.
Let me see. And then Gastelum, I had no point taking that fight, but I got clipped in that one. That wasn't as bad, but even still, I went through the same thing. You refuse, it's weird because your brain's been scrambled and you're trying to piece it together and you have no idea what's fucking happened. And I remember after the Gastelum one, I spoke about the Henderson one a lot. I was like, you're trying to pretend that it's fine and that nothing matters. Like, yeah, it's good. But inside you also don't know what the hell is happening. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm here, but because of my ego, because I still know who I am. I still know what's going on. I still know I've had a fight, but I'm like, I can't really piece it together. But I'm trying to downplay it all so it doesn't seem as serious or it doesn't seem as embarrassing. The reality is you just got knocked out in front of the world. Everyone saw it. Be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Rather than going, bro, what is happening? I have no idea where we are. It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. Again, I wasn't super stiff or like that Carolina girl, but I got dropped like a sack of potatoes and went down. My whole body was limp, and he was still teeing off on me. So
was that Santos?
No, this was in 2011.
Oh, that was a body shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, Santos was the body shot. This one was his name was Adlan Amagov. He's some dude from Chechnya, some Russian guy.
Tough guys
in Strikeforce. And he hit me with one of those no lookers. He just looked away, pulled a punch out of his back pocket, and just swung an overhand. I walked right into it. And I remember waking up, and I kind of did the same thing. Like he cut me real bad, like all around my mouthpiece from the punch, and like my mouthpiece was coming through the hole a little bit.
Ooh,
it was nasty.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it wasn't good. So I sat up and looked around, and I remember telling someone one time, like, if you have to ask what happened, you probably got knocked out. So I remember I almost said, what? Oh, yeah. So I just looked around. Everyone's like, are you okay? And I just kept saying, yeah, I'm fine. But my last memory, I was just thrashing him. Like I was, you know what I mean? Felt like I was winning the striking exchanges. And that's the last thing I remember. So I was like, well, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
So then I go back. I'm like, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember any of that.
That's it. That's the worst bit because you literally don't know what happened until you see it back and it's like, oh God, I can't watch this. It's horrible. Have you watched that back? Do you watch it back?
Minute. Oh yeah, sometimes I'll like bring it up on my phone or something. If someone ever asks me, I have the video. Brian has the. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, what? Hey, no,
go ahead.
Fair,
no, we should watch it. I don't mind. I don't mind.
You laughed at me. Let's laugh at you.
Look how young I am.
Where are you? Is it you red or blue?
I'm blue. Watch this. I go to throwback big.
Ooh.
No looker. Whoop.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're heavy ones as well.
Yeah.
God damn.
He beat off on me.
You had her back then.
Do what I did. Yeah. That was in 2011.
When did the hair leave?
Well, it started to go shortly after I met my wife. At least that's what I tell people.
The stress.
But I started cutting it. Like it's a little too long now, but I started cutting it real short. Probably I don't know 4 years ago.
Let's get back to these fights because there's a lot to talk about. Molly McCann, by the way, we went off on a tangent there. Yeah, she was sensational. She fights like that every time. She's such a. She's entertaining. She's a wild one. She was octagon side for Paddy's fight. She was dancing away in her stuff. She was down in a bottle of Howler Head. You know, she was going to be a handful later that day. That evening. I guarantee that.